Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but just gonna scoot on past that part. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. It is a 100% full face of Wet n Wild, which is awesome because it's not only a drugstore brand, so you can get it anywhere, but it's also super affordable. And the main point of this video is to show you guys the new 2017 collection, which is over 85% vegan, which is awesome because I'm vegan, and yeah, I really want my channel to be focused around brands that I really believe in, and this is definitely one of them. And I try out all of the products on my face today, a lot of them for the first time, and I'm just really stoked about this look. I love how it turned out, and Wet n Wild was so awesome that they are doing a huge giveaway at the end of this video. Well, stick around to the end of the video for all the rules and stuff because you'll be winning the entire vegan 2017 collection, which is just amazing. So yeah, if you would like to get involved with that, or if you would just like to see the tutorial for this look, then just keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching. I can't even explain. Just thank you for being here. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Bye. So to get started, I'm going to be applying my Perfect Pout Gel Lip Balm. It comes in 7 different shades, but I'm just using the clear one because I don't want any color. This is just to moisturize my lips because I will be going in with a liquid lipstick later. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply the Coverall Primer as my base, and I usually just apply my primer with my hands, but I've been seeing a lot of people use stippling brushes lately, and I had a large one at hand, so I'm just blending that in all over my skin. And then I'm going in with the new Wet n Wild Vegan Photo Focus Foundation, and I'm in the shade Soft Beige. As you can see, I was self-tanned, so my neck and my face do not match. So I'm just testing out a little patch here on my jaw to make sure that they match. And as you can see, I was a little iffy about it, but I think it ended up working in the end. So I'm just dotting that all over my face and then blending it in with a damp beauty blender. This foundation comes in 20 different shades, which is pretty impressive for a drugstore brand, and it has a nice medium but buildable coverage. I was just marveling at the coverage there and then blending it down my neck just to make sure that I was not two different colors. And don't forget the ears, ladies, especially if they are a different color than your body color. And this foundation also has a no flashback technology, meaning you don't have to worry about getting a white cast when you take a photo with flash, so that's always great to not have to worry about. So thumbs up for this foundation, and let's move on to the concealer, which is the Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Ivory, and I'm just going to put this right underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. There was another product called the Mega Glow Conceal Stick, I believe, and that is in the shade Nude for Thought, and I wanted to use as many products as I could from the new collection, so I'm gonna split it up. I'm using this concealer on my under eyes and on the bridge of my nose and top of my lip, and then here we go with the Mega Glow Makeup Stick. I'm going to apply that on my chin, underneath my contour, and on my forehead, just in the other areas that I want to highlight to balance my face out. So again, I'm just going to blend all of that out, and the Photo Focus Concealer comes in 6 different shades, and the Mega Glow sticks actually come in 3 blush shades, 3 contour shades, and 3 concealer shades. Plus, they are a cream to powder formula, meaning once you blend it out, it pretty much looks like a powder already, so you don't even need to set it, and you have a nice matte finish. So from my Mega Glow contouring palette in Caramel Toffee, I'm taking the banana shade on the left there and just setting my under eyes, not the other places where I put the concealer, because I'm not quite done with my cream products. I just have to set my under eyes, otherwise I will get creasing. But we are going to move on to cream contouring. It's more like bronzing. It says Mega Cushion Contour, but it's a little bit more of a bronzy shade, so I'm just taking that on a small stippling brush. It comes with like a little spongy applicator, but I didn't want to mess with that. I knew I would just do better with a stippling brush, so I'm just going to put that in the areas where I would normally kind of contour, but then kind of blend it out to make it look just like I have nice bronzed skin. So I'm grabbing another Mega Glow makeup stick. This is in the highlight shade, and I'm just taking this on my finger, warming it up, and then dabbing it on the highest points of my cheekbone, and it gives me a really natural glow. Super pearly, and I love this highlight. It was just, I mean, you can see for yourself. So I'm putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And then for an extra pop of highlight, since they did have 2 highlight products, and like I said, I wanted to use as many products in this collection as I could, I am going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlight, which looks like the contour one, and then on that same little stippling brush, I'm just applying that right over top, just on the cheekbones, just to give an extra pop. Okay, never mind, I added it there too. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face, like I mentioned earlier, with the new Photo Focus pressed powder, which was super soft and velvety. It didn't have that chalky kind of feel. It really gave me like more of a satin finish rather than a super matte finish, which I liked because I was kind of going for that whole glow from within type of look here. And then going back to the Mega Glow contouring palette in Caramel Toffee, I'm taking the contour shade now, obviously, and I'm using that to basically go over the places that I put the cream contour. And this is just to basically set it, even though it didn't really need to be set. I'm just kind of doing this to give myself more color. And I love this large stippling brush by obviously Wet n Wild. Wow, why did I just even say that? But it is amazing, super soft, and blends out bronzer so perfectly. Now I'm taking their other Mega Glow contouring palette in the lighter shade. It's in Dolce de Leche, I hope I said that right. But even though it's a lighter shade, the contour shade in this one actually has more of a neutral undertone than a warm undertone, so it works a little bit better for contouring. So I'm just applying that with a little bit more of a precise brush and just putting that underneath the cheekbones and on the nose, because lately I've been attempting to contour my nose, even though I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. My nose is pretty hard to contour because it's all bumpy and shit and it's got a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, I try to do it and I think it makes a difference, but who knows. I'm just doing that with this little fluffy brush here. So even though my nose is pretty unsnatchable, I'm gonna attempt to snatch it and fail. Just kidding. But moving on, I'm just gonna blend that out until you can't really tell what I did, and then go on to the Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine, which is a beautiful peachy color. Honestly, used to be one of my ride or dies back in the day, like years and years ago, but they updated their formula and it's even more amazing. Wet n Wild has always had some of the best quality blushes for the price at the drugstore, so nothing's changed there. But moving on to brows, I'm taking my Ultimate Brow Universal Stencil Kit, which has 3 different brow shades, a highlight shade, a wax, tweezers, spoolie, stencils, you name it. Pretty much everything that you can need for your brows, they got it. So I'm using their little small angled brush, which is amazing, and just kind of testing out to see if my brow matched the stencil, and it sure did. So I'm just using the top 2 shades, the darkest brown and the chocolate brown, mixing them together, and just pretty much applying that through my brows with the wax so it sticks. And that's about it. To set the eyebrows in place and make sure the hairs don't go anywhere, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Lash and Brow Mascara, and then I'm going to move on to the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. Now, I was really proud of myself because I did only use this one eyeshadow palette for this entire look. So this is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel in Bare Necessities, and I'm taking this really kind of grayish, purpley, neutral light brown, and there's only 2 matte shades in this palette, so I'm taking a fluffy brush and the lightest matte shade, and I'm pretty much putting this in the outer crease and blowing it up everywhere. I want this to be all throughout the crease and just really blended to the brow bone. And this shade is really important because it will act as our transition shade, pretty much helping all of the other darker colors to blend out seamlessly. And yeah, so now we're going to move on to the next shade. It's the one right next to the first one we just used, a little bit darker of a brown, and we're gonna do the exact same thing, just keeping this a little bit tighter in the crease and focusing this color much more on the outer V. And see how I'm even going down to the lower lash line a bit? I want that to connect. And then yeah, I'm just blending this all throughout the crease. And then I'm gonna switch over my brush to a flat concealer brush just so I can get right into that inner corner without getting it too messy. I just needed a little bit more precision, so I'm gonna put it on the outer and inner corner and then kind of bridge that gap. And this is the exact same brown that we were just using. And so then I'm going to take my fluffy brush once more and blend that out so there's no harsh lines, because we don't want that to be, you know, a defined line in there. Then I'm gonna grab the silver gunmetal color from the palette, and on a different clean concealer brush, I'm going to apply this all over the lid. And don't worry about this part being perfect because we're pretty much going to cover it all up in 1 second. But you do want to blend it out and make sure there's no harsh lines first. So then taking this beautiful shade, probably my favorite shade from the palette, it's like a beautiful shimmery, kind of darkish pink, and I'm applying this color straight on to my lid with my finger because I found that it gave the best color payoff. And then I'm going back to the concealer brush in the gunmetal, and I'm going to put it right on top of where we put that matte brown. So the inner corner and the outer corner, the definition is already there. We're just gonna deepen that that crease and bring out those cool tones with that silver shade. So we're just gonna basically hug that pink, and then while you're doing that, you might lose a little bit of the intensity. So I'm going in with my finger again and the lighter shade of pink and going right over that first one. So lots of steps, but it all makes sense in the end, and it really looks beautiful with the gunmetal hugging that pink shade. So then going on to eyeliner, I'm using the Proline Felt Tip. Oh my gosh, probably the easiest eyeliner I've ever used. I mean, you can see right here, it took me literally 5 minutes to get a perfect thin line. And so yeah, I'm just going to line my lines and line my eyes. And I am doing a winged liner, which is optional, but I just thought that why not? I wanted to test out this liner. It was the first time using it, and really easy to do a sharp wing. I found no issues, and I love this liner. It was super black, super matte, and definitely a great drugstore liner. So moving on, I am going to tight line with the Wet n Wild, shoot, what was this called? I don't remember, but I'll list all the products below. And I'm also going to put that on my lower waterline, but I'm only gonna go halfway. I used to do this trick all the time, and I thought I'd bring it back. So then I'm going to go in with the black. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's not too noticeable. So I'm taking a small angled brush and going over the liner, just intensifying it and kind of blending it down so it's not just a, you know, harsh line on my waterline. So I'm blending it into my lashes, and then I'm going to take the fluffy brush with a little bit of that matte brown on it and blend the black out so it's nice and smoky down there. Then I'm gonna mix the two lightest shades together and use that as my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. So we are almost done with this look. A couple more steps. I am going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara and apply it to my top and bottom lashes, then throw on an old pair of falsies since I was going to take all this makeup off right after I wore it. And last but not least, I'm going in with the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in Rebel Rose, which is a beautiful rosy color. I love the name, Liquid Catsuit. That's so cute. These are a bit drying, so definitely moisturize your lips before you wear this, but I think the color range is awesome. And I did mix a different color in with this one, and I think it's called Nudist, it's coming up, hold on. What's it called? Nudist Peach. So I just applied that right over top of Rebel Rose and was pretty obsessed with this lip combo. So after that, we are pretty much done with this look. And oh, one more thing is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. Just gonna spritz that all over to lock it all down. And that is the end of this look. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget, there is a giveaway. So if you would like to win the entire 2017 collection, just be following both mine and Wet n Wild's YouTube channels, and then comment down below why cruelty-free beauty matters to you. So good luck to everyone, and all additional info will be in the description box. So thank you for watching. I love you. Thank you, Wet n Wild, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.